Achemedini Hamindia. My 16 years. Me a 10 years now. My papa di me ma boy be. Na me peno. Until I catch and say me pesa boy na me to finish. Feel quite that baby full. And mamma say me nye. And papa catch and say or so for mama or the police baby I be chin. I had 3 days time mammy family. And I would do me bank and say or them be shade you mama.
They don't organize like wedding ceremony or traditionalist wedding ceremony, other things. The girl will be there, you know that the girl is your wife. So the very day you are interested in taking the girl, if they send the girl to market, at times to the riverside to fetch water, or even to Granny Mill, you just arrange with your colleague guys and you just trap her. It's normal. This is as normal. If you camp here or if you elope here and you camp here in the room, the girl is able to stay in your room for 2 to 3 days or even 1 week. Then your parents, you now look for cola. If your parents send the cola to the girl's parents and now telling them that you have eloped such and such a girl, if they are interested and they accept the cola, it means she's now your legal wife.
Meet Ubaida. Her greatest dream as she grew up was to go to school, but her parents thought that was a useless idea. They married her off to her cousin.
They asked me to go and stay with Dama. At that time, he paid my dowry. And I went to Langency to stay with Dama. I didn't know what to do. I wanted them to support me to go to school because that was my target. When I went to stay with Dama, he was maltreating me. Every day, even up to night, if you go to that house, sometimes when they see me, they will start crying because the way he was doing. Even if he asked me to fetch water for him or fetch the water, come and kneel down, sometimes he will go and leave me there till the time that he will come back and ask me to get up. And if not, if I get up, punishment for me. Sometimes he even punish me by kneeling down. Sometimes I will not know what wrong I have done to him.
Immediately they are married. In fact, I give at times the first 2 months, unless she's not pregnant. If she just becomes pregnant, that ends it. The man will not provide anything. She now has to leave for Kayaye. That's go down south in search of cleaner pasture. To me, eventually they take care of everything because it's only 1 out of 100 men in most of these communities who are capable of providing even maize. Only maize. So the other ingredients that will make up the maize to become a meal, it's not the sole responsibility of the woman. You have to look for everything, prepare the food and serve the man. The man will not provide you ingredients, will not provide you even money to go and mill this maize. You have to do it. So eventually, immediately she comes from the car and the money gets finished, she has to go back again.
There's a lot of sexual exploitation in child marriages. The child does not have enough understanding of what sexual relations is about, and therefore there's a lot of rape involved as well. In the sense the young person is not making her own decisions, and much of the time she's schooled into understanding that the man's sexual needs must be prioritized. So in that situation, she becomes a virtual slave.
This is Elizabeth. She's 17 years and lives in the Volta region. She was not forced into marriage, but circumstances drove her into it. Poverty and parental neglect.
Form 3. Kaya kama isukwa, mukwa maraka wa kama dada hali.
Daniel, Kakai Kenya for bad strong. Much of a make a do for me. Tava Vulamiam, Tamiam Tommy Valley. Near Quajico. Tommy Valley near Quajico. I have a nature and never let you go. No school here and Yaplini. Every family surprise. I can your first school the Sierra and young talk with. I feel nature to Hagafa. My cuckoo 3 hour Tony. I feel I got boy dog.
This kind of child marriage that we have in our district is to a very large extent is the indirect type of child marriage that parents are actually consented to.
Some of the children are being given out to marriage by their guardians and grandparents simply because their parents are not staying at home. They are nowhere to be found. They can't trace them. And the children are left under the care of these people who cannot afford looking after them. So they ended up giving them out for early marriage so that they can be free from all these burdens.
Mako apa blau vave ya nyaponai kala akhanya fia hosu jejong ako apa wieni vinyai kala akhanya jafia ako apa ada ai kamalara ashi afia ako apa ni ayawa woko apa raka ai pla cha woko apa raka pla afan yo jivi banto na ako ko yeva afienya kwenye dogo jivi banto ye jivi banto fi maira ko mawo afimye jabya suse ojiji.
In the western region, girls like Abigail are left to fend for themselves and they find themselves victims in a spiral of eroding social standards.
Baby, no sit up here. No, then the phone, ma'am. The phone, ma'am, right off Flamana Moko. Afman couldn't inside a bay.
Sintra Dama our Afraba will be on so our Oka room when you day. And watcher, I will for now. Obama on base come walk school no. Siken you ho. My miss when you be, papa you be. It's more framano on an amano she'll be a. And I didn't uncle school. No, my miss Oniska, papa Soniska, no our friend. Ever bano, and not Onyinsa. Inyinsa no sha na bona nyi wunyinsa ne so yinipa panyina na woze bana ama na no gin na woro se sisi a wunyinsa ne zi na oda na mawor na kire okwa awor asanye.
There's the problem of congestion in the family space. So adolescent children are encouraged to move out of the home, see the home only as a dormitory where they keep their things. Parents live in single rooms. Parents need to have a relationship. That cannot be done in the presence of a knowing child. And therefore, when children grow to know and to understand, they are pushed out.
Our stories are not all sad and negative. No. Some of us have persevered and overcome great odds to make a positive impact. Like Ubaida, who started school very late but is now waiting to enter the university.
I would like to become an agri-economist because I want to make my dad proud, so he will not regret in accepting me to school.